Good morning, student. Yesterday we started with the chapter number 4, BJT, bipolar junction transistor, and we have seen the introduction of bipolar junction transistor, the symbol and construction of BJT, right? And yesterday I told you that tomorrow we'll discuss the working of BJT, but today I'll complete the experiment number 5, that is load and line regulation of Zener diode. Okay, and then in tomorrow lecture we will see the working of Zener diode. Okay, so we have completed the Zener diode characteristic in the same practical, that is load and line regulation. So on this screen, you know how to. I'll also send the elaborating in the chat box. Okay? So you can find the experiment number 5. Okay, that is voltage regulation in the link for the voltage regulation in the chat box. Okay, we have completed the 4 experiments from the STC, and the 5th experiment is Zener diode voltage regulator. Okay, Zener diode as a voltage regulator. This is the statement. Check the Zener diode as a voltage regulator. So here we have performed this Zener diode characteristic. We have done with the Zener diode characteristic. Today we are going to perform see Zener diode line regulation and load regulation. So before going to that, before going to simulate the Zener diode line and regulation, line and load regulation, we have seen the theory of line and load regulation. So Gaurav Jaisinghani, unmute your device, Gaurav.
Yes, ma'am.
Gaurav, tell me what you mean by line regulation.
Sorry, ma'am, I do not remember.
Okay. So have you written in your notebook? Have you noted down the things which you
Yes.
class?
Yes, ma'am.
So turn your notebook pages and see what is line regulation. See what you find in your notebook about line regulation and tell me that. Open your notebook, turn your pages and see. In last week only, I think we have seen the theory of this here in the virtual lab, and we have seen the also. Yes. I have explained the things twice, student. Yes, Gaurav, can you find it?
Uh,
It's okay, I'll ask other student. If you don't find it, it's okay. Mansi? Mansi?
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
Hello.
what is line regulation, Mansi?
Ma'am, it is the ability of the power supply to maintain constant output voltage even if the input voltage changes.
Very good. Correct. That is line regulation. And what do you mean by load regulation?
To maintain the constant output voltage even if the load changes.
Yes, very good. Good. So that we have seen, student. Line regulation means your output should be remain constant and line. Line is your input side. So irrespective of change in your input voltage, your output should remain constant. That is line regulation. And load regulation means your output should be remain constant even if you change the load. Even if you change, I have given the example for that. Your charger voltage should be remain constant whether you're connecting a Nokia phone or you're connecting a Samsung phone. Okay, that voltage should not be get changed. If you change the different mobile, so this is nothing but a load regulation. So even you're changing the load, your output voltage should be remain constant. That is load regulation. Okay. So we have seen the theory. Now we are going to simulate it. So, Zilla diagram. Now here you have to click. If you want to draw the diagram first and then perform, then you can click on this. Okay. And this is load regulation. And this is if you want to draw the diagram first and then simulate. And last we have performed this experiment. This is your second experiment. Zero diode characteristic. Okay. We have already performed this. So today we are going to perform zero diode line regulation and zero diode load regulation. First we will see zero diode line. Yes, this is the zero diode line regulation. So here, how many meters are used? Chaitanya More. Chaitanya, tell me how many meters are used? You can write down the answer in chat box if you have any issues. Atharva Mitra. Atharva. There are 2 meters used. Which are they? Yes, Devang, correct. Devang, how many meters are there? Yes, student. Only voltmeter? Only voltmeter can you see? Zoom the diagram on your screen, everybody, and check how many meters are there. On your mobile screen, you can zoom. So stretch out your screen and see how many meters are there. And write down the answer in chat box. Yes, students. Very good. Very good. There are 3 ammeters. Half rectangular आहे. Okay, so for Devang, there might be internet issue at your side. That's why you're getting a blur diagram. Yes, students. Yes. Rest of the students has given the correct answer. There are 3 ammeters and 1 voltmeter. See, 3 ammeters. Source to IZ to measure a Zener current, and one is IL to measure a load current flowing through load. So there are 3 ammeters are connected to measure source current, to measure Zener current, and to measure a load current. And only voltmeter is there to expected output voltage. So 1 voltmeter and 3 ammeters. Okay, and we have seen the equation for this Zener diode as a regulator. This is the diagram of Zener diode as a regulator. We have seen this diagram. So what equation we have written for this diagram? Yes, what current equation we have written? Anybody? You can write the answer in chat box or you can unmute and tell me. For Zener diode as a regulator, I have given you one equation. There is a one equation obtained from this diagram. And what is that?
IS is equal to IZ plus IL.
Very good. Very good, Sakshi. IS is equal to IZ plus IL. The source current is getting split up into IZ and IL. Very good. So we are going to see the source current is getting split up and what is the condition of Zener diode and how the output voltage will be kept constant. Okay, so this is line regulation. So what we are going to do, input voltage, we are going to see line regulation now. So we are going to observe our output voltage by changing input voltage. Okay, that is line. So for observing this, we are going to change this input voltage. So for that, first we have to select the Zener voltage. So for Zener voltage, last time we have taken 5.6 for Zener diode characteristics. Same we are going to take. As I changing this, you can see this Zener voltage is getting changed. You can see over here in the red block. So I am going to take it as 5.6. Yes, okay. So now this Zener voltage is selected at value 5.6. Here you can see. Now we are going to set the RS 100 ohm or 500 ohm. Okay, see over here. These are the initial settings before performing the practical. RS is 500 ohm, Zener diode is 5.6 and RL keep at 1K. So 1K means 1000. Okay, 1000 ohms. You can see what ohms unit is there. So I am keeping 1000 ohms from K. 500 ohm. Zener diode is 5.6 volt. And now I am going to change this VDC. We are going to change this VDC and we are going to observe the voltage. We have selected, we have we have chosen the Zener diode of 5.6. So up to 5.6, you will get a less voltage. But as soon as you process the Zener voltage VZ, remember, uh, remember the characteristic of Zener diode. At Zener voltage VZ, you are getting a constant voltage, but the current will get change. Means as soon as you process the Zener voltage, your current is going to get changed, but your output voltage is remain constant. Your output voltage is remain constant. Yes, Jacinta, is correct equation you have written in the chat box. Is equal to Iz plus I. Yes. So we are going to start the experiment. Initial settings are select the Zener voltage. Select the Zener voltage 5.6 is 500 RA 1K. Now start. We are going to start the voltage from 5 volt. Or starts from 4 volt. Okay. First ready. Start from 4 volt. Now you can see over here the DC voltage is 4 volt. Okay, and for DC voltage your output is 4 volt only. And you can see current. You are not getting any Zener current because you have chosen a 5.6 volt Zener diode. Add it to the table. Click on add it to the table. Once you add it to the table, you will get all values over here. Okay, your supply voltage is 4 volt, load current is 5.60, so as you can see over here. Then Zener current is 0, yeah. Then output voltage is 4 volt, and the regulation is 100%. Why 100%? Because see, because your Zener current is 0 and your output voltage is 4 volt. Okay, and for line regulation, what is the formula? It is VHL minus VLL upon V norms. Higher line voltage minus lower line voltage divided by normal voltage, standard typical voltage, and that's why you are getting a 100%. And this is a bad regulation. Regulation should be as small as possible. So we will see what will we get after for next voltage. Now make it 5 volt DC voltage. Slowly you can change. See, exactly we are getting 5 volt. Okay, so 5 volt again you are getting same reading because still we are under 5.6. That's why. So instead of 5, we'll take the DC voltage for 5.6 or 6 volt. We'll take reading for 6 volt. Make it 6. See over here. Now your DC voltage is 6 volt. Your source current, now your source current is 0.8 and you are getting a Zener current, and for this now you can see your output voltage is 5.60. so we will add this value to the table. So click on add to the table. Your input voltage is 6, load current is 5.6, and now your regulation, see your regulation is get decreased as you increase the voltage, and once your diode is in Zener region, that time you will get a less regulation. Till that time you will get a higher regulation. Okay, we'll observe that. Now make the DC voltage 8 volt. Set it to the value 8 volt. Yes. Okay, see over here on the screen your DC voltage is 8 volt. Yes, and your Zener current is minus 0.8 and your output voltage is remaining constant. So see your regulation, you are maintaining the output voltage constant. So here you will get a less regulation. We will check, add it to the table and see your regulation is getting decrease. Okay, now we'll go for 10 volt. Here. For 10 volt, see over here you have set it the voltage DC as a 10 volt. Your Zener current is increasing 3.100 and your output is, see, now you can see your load regulation is decreasing because now you are maintaining your output voltage constant. So if you move further, then your load regulation will get line regulation will get decreased. Now we'll make the DC voltage 12 volt. Okay. In steps of 2, you have to reach up to maximum value. Okay, so that we can get a many points on the graph. You can make the exactly 12 volts here, and from mobile also. The virtual lab you can access from your mobile device also. Now see, for 12 volt you are getting a constant voltage and your IZ is also increasing. So add it to the table. see over here, regulation goes on decreasing. So you are getting a better and better line regulation. Now make 14 volt. Okay, see over here, now the voltage is 14 volt and your output is still 3.6. It's constant. Add it to the table. Now you can see it get added and your regulation is decreased. Understood? So you have to reach up to maximum level and extend it to the 22 volt. Okay, so at 22 you will get a constant voltage only because your Zener diode is in a Zener region, so you will get a constant voltage. Now for this we'll check the regulation, add to the table. So here you can see, students, for this 22 volt, your regulation is 22.7%. It's less. Okay, now we'll increase further. We'll take a last value, that is 30 volt. For 30 volt, for maximum input voltage, we'll check the output. So add it to the table, and here you can see your minimum line regulation is 16.7. Your minimum line regulation is 16.7 for maximum input voltage, and your output is remaining constant. So here you can see your output is remaining constant, 5.6 volt, and that output is remaining constant to value Vz, that is Zener voltage, because Zener voltage is parallel to your output voltage. Understood, everyone? Yes. Yes, Harshali? कळालं हे?
Yes, ma'am.
Now students, we are going to plot the characteristic of line regulation. For this, what we are going to, what we have observed? We have observed this output voltage. We have observed this output voltage. Okay. We have observed this output voltage and we have changed the input voltage. So always remember, for plotting, what you have observed, that will be on y-axis, and what you have changed, that will be on x-axis. That is the always thing. The independent parameter is always on x, and the dependent parameter is always on y. So what we have changed? We have changed the input voltage, that is independent. So that we will get on x-axis. And what we have observed, that is output voltage, that will obtain on a y-axis. So click on plot. So see over here. Here is a source voltage that we have changed, and what we have observed, output voltage, that is on the y-axis. So here you can see, once we reach to the Zener voltage, your output is remain constant. Okay, and the output should be remain constant. This is the property of regulator. Your output should be remain constant irrespective of changing source voltage. Okay, so and the regulation, the minimum regulation is 6.7. So this is all about this line regulator. So here you can see your output is remaining constant. So we are this experiment is achieves the outcomes that your output is remain constant irrespective of changing input. Understood this? Yes. So for this experiment, you have to take a different values input voltage in steps of 2, add it to the table, print the screen, and then plot. Once you plot, you can print it and save it as a PDF, or you can take a screenshot. From mobile also you can take the screenshot. Okay. Any query in this line regulator? Yes. Yes, Shreya?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Now we will see the load regulator. In load, uh, what we are going to do, diagram will be same, students. See over here, I have opened the Zener diode as a load regulator. So in this the diagram is same, but instead of changing input voltage, this VDC, we are going to change the load, and the load is nothing but R. Going to change the load means what? We are going to change the mobile. Each mobile has different resistance. So what we are going to change? The RL. We are going to change the RL. So previously we have done the uh, initial setting, and those settings are same for this. We are going to take a 5.6 Zener diode, 5.6 volt Zener diode, and now we are going to change the RL and observe the output voltage. So that time we are going to keep input voltage constant. In previous circuit we have kept the load resistor constant, because that time we are checking the input side. We have checked the output with respect to input. Now we are going to check the output with respect to load. So we are going to keep input constant. So keep the voltage at 20 volt. Okay, keep the input voltage at 20 volt, everybody. And now RS we are going to keep it at 500. Okay. Okay. Now keep RS at 500 ohm, and now we are going to change the load resistor. So first we are going to take a minimum load. Okay. This is minimum load, 150 ohm. Okay. For this minimum load, you can see we are getting a constant output voltage. Add it to the table. So here you can see your constant input voltage is 20. It's here. Zero voltage is 5.6, and force is a 5 point, point K. 0.5 K means 500 ohm. You can see over here. Okay. And your load is 150, and for this your output voltage is 20. Okay. And here you can see your regulation is high because your load is less. Now what will happen if we increase the load? Now load is 150. After 150, make it 500 or 300. First we will take 300. 150, then 300. Slowly you can change the value. Very sensitive. Okay. So RL, we set it at 300 ohm. So the RL value is 300. Now your output is, yeah, output is 5.6. Okay. And now add it to the table. Now you can see your regulation is get decreased. Okay, because your Zener diode is in Zener region. Now make the RA as a 500 ohm. Friends, here you can see I am changing the load. So make it 500. And for 500, now you can see your output is constant. How much? then add it to the table. Okay, so see over here, your regulation is getting decreased. Now again make the RL after 300, 500, then go to 800. For 800,
Excuse me, ma'am.
it is constant because Zener diode is in the Zener region. Add it to the table. See the load regulation is decreasing. Now we 1K, 1000, and for 1000 again add it to the table. See over here, your regulation is decreasing. Now make direct take a last value, maximum value. The maximum value is 1250, that is 1.2k. So 1.25k, for 1.25k we will see load regulation. So this is your minimum load regulation. Okay. Yes, student. So this is the minimum load regulation. Okay. Now we are going to plot it. So click on plot, and here you can see your output voltage is remaining constant. Here you can see the resistance is 8.9 ohm and the voltage is for 5.6 volt. Okay. So here we get a constant voltage once your diode is in Zener region. So here again, student, see what we have changed. We have changed the load resistor, that is on x-axis, and what we have observed, we have observed the output voltage, that is on y-axis, and we have changed the value load resistor, that is on x-axis. So x-axis always has the independent parameter, that is load, and the output is depend on this value. So this is dependent parameter, output voltage, that is on the y-axis. Okay, everybody understood? So for this load regulation, take a screenshot of this, take a screenshot of this window. Okay, the table diagram, and then take a screenshot of your graph. Okay, so your experiment number 5 is Zener diode as a regulator, and for this Zener diode as a regulator, you have to perform line and load. The line regulation and load regulation both are there in experiment number 5. Understood? Yes, Harshali? Harshali, have you understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which one? Okay. Thank you. So students, is there any doubt in this? Yes? Yes, students, any doubt? If you have any doubt in virtual labs, you can ask me. Are you able to perform all the previous experiment? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then you can also perform the experiment number 5 that I have shown you today. Okay. In next week, I'll tell you the platform where you have to submit the first 5 experiment. Our first experiment is characteristic of PN junction diode. Our second experiment is characteristic of Zener diode. Our third experiment is full wave and half wave rectifier. Our fourth experiment is full wave and half wave rectifier with C filter. C filter is fourth experiment. And fifth experiment is Zener diode as a regulator. In fifth experiment, line and wave regulation both are there. Okay. So, students, you can perform all the 5 experiments from the same site. Rishikesh is asking, each and every experiment we have to make in a PDF. It's your choice. Okay, Rishikesh, you can make a PDF or you can just keep a screenshot, means image also. Okay, it's depend on you. If you are able to make a PDF of all images, then you can go ahead and make PDF, or you can just keep a screenshot images of your screen, then also okay. Okay. Is there any doubt, student, regarding 5 experiments, first 5 experiments? And if you want to have a one sample copy, Harshali, could you please send your experiment number 1 in your students group?
Ma'am, I have sent it.
Oh, good. So, who can make like Harshali has done with the experiment number 1, you can go ahead, or you can just make a folder of experiment 1 and keep all images in that folder. Okay, as per your convenience, you can go ahead, students. You can make one folder of images, or you can make one PDF for one experiment. कळालं सगळ्यांना? काळूराम कळालं?
हो येस मॅम.
Okay, students. Then we'll stop today till the date.
Ma'am?
Yes, tell me.
मॅम आपलं प्रॅक्टिकल मायक्रोसॉफ्ट वर्ड वर केलं तर चालेल का?
चालेल ना. तुम्ही जर ते इमेजेस
चालेल.
वर्ड मध्ये एक केली, वर्ड मध्ये बनवलं तरी चालेल. तुम्ही वर्ड मध्ये बनवा स्टुडंट्स. तुम्ही इमेजेस फक्त ठेवा किंवा तुम्ही PDF बनवा. तुम्हाला जे इझी वाटेल ते तुम्ही करू शकता. तुमच्याकडे आहे 3 ऑप्शन्स आहेत. ठीक आहे. आज
ओके मॅम.
I just want to see that you have performed the experiment. I don't have any problem whether you have kept the images, whether you make a PDF, or whether you are making a Word file. I don't have any problem. I just want to check that you have performed the experiment successfully. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Sakshi.
Ma'am, we also have to attach the quiz and assignment pictures also in the PDF.
Yes.
Or only the experiment.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You have to solve the quiz and submit it. Here, see over here, quiz. Start it and submit it. Okay. And once you submit, there you will get a screenshot that you have submitted the quiz, and that window, take a screenshot of that window. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, Akshay. You're welcome. Yes, students. Is there any doubt? तुमचं काही क्वेरी असेल रिलेटेड टू पास एक्सपेरिमेंट विचारा. ओके. आणि तुम्हाला आता काही लोकांनी केलं नसेल परफॉर्म, देन यू स्टार्ट वर्किंग ऑन दॅट इन नेक्स्ट वीक. टुडे इज वेनसडे. ओके. इन नेक्स्ट वीक I'll tell you the platform. On which platform you have to submit the first 5 experiments. Because from next week I am going to start evaluating your experiments. Okay? Is it okay, Shreya, Rishikesh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We'll stop today, and tomorrow we will continue on extra days part. Okay? Tomorrow we will see working of BJT. Take care, student, and stay healthy, everybody. Bye.